Hello, hello, everyone. Long time no hear or see. Hope everybody's well. Can you hear me okay? Oh, I haven't went on to my comments. Just 1 minute. Hopefully, y'all can hear me loud and clear. It's on. Yeah, you're right, Jill. So I'm just sagacious. Do I sound okay? Am I plugged in? You can hear me. I have been known not to plug my earphones in. Hey, Serena, and the beautiful Boo. Voices. Oh, enjoy your supper. Hummer Muffin replay in the house. And we've got the lovely JD and Dippity Doo Da, Dippity Day. And oh, Jill. I'm just going through Shalimar. How are you, Shalimar? Just moving on down. Black Cat. Good evening to y'all. Or good afternoon. And Sagacious Charlie sliding on in. Sherry. Hello, Jane. Hey, Billy. Missy K. Ginger. How are you? Julianne Jackson. Big D is in the house. Hey, how are you, Dave? Ninja Mama. So done with it. Hey, y'all. God, I think this week it's been a lot of people have been done with it. And we've got Beetle Maniac. Una. Hello, lovely Una from the north of Ireland. Remy. Jen. Patty G. Safe driving, Patty. Craftastic. I think I've got everybody. I think I have. If I've missed you, just give me a shout out. So, what a week this has been, peeps. We've had a woman pretending to be the killer Chris Watts. Hey, kindness. I mean, look, we've had fake babies, fake deaths. We've had it all. But fake killers? Nah, we haven't had that one yet. I have been following that with the lovely Alex Erickson and Melissa Jade. Have to say, hey Jude, have to say, Melissa Jade done a fantastic stream the other night. Country Joe in the house. Joe, how did your beach trip go? I actually watched your lovely video of you in the rain. My love, my love. It's been raining here all day. Oh, JD, it's bad. Melissa Jade, I have to say, knocked out of the park. If you want to watch and hear start to finish, go there. Hey, Angela's Clips and Giggles. Angela, I have some of your clips I'm going to play tonight, but I will drop your link. Hey, Phil Doctor. Delaney's in the house. Delaney, what do you think with all this? Hi, Wandering Sub, Andrea's mum. Delaney, what do you think of all this Chris Watts thing? And H, we'll call her H. It just blows my mind. Everyone is trying to, well, not everyone actually, a few people are trying, hi, Glitter Girl, to distract with the essay and this, that, and other. Hey, Deb and Paige, but we need to go back to the very start with those letters and texts and messages that H, impersonating the killer, Chris Watts, sent to Angie. Yeah. Hey, 71. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, she is, Charlie. We first became aware of her in our other community back in December 2020. And we called her out from day one. No one would listen. There was hundreds of us calling her out at that time. Hey, Kim D. The same old shit, letting on that she was writing to Chris Watts, speaking to him on the phone. emails. Delaney says, to be honest, Ger, I'm disappointed. Disgusted on both sides. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Dangerous, yeah. Remy, I think she's a con, deflecting with everything under the sun, except the whole reason for the escape, for the adult 18 plus. Doesn't matter. Scam started before that? Yeah, it did. Hey, H, how's that book back? Wow. Sandra, hello. Hey, Laurie. I get what Delaney's saying. I am mind blown that anyone would believe the shite that was coming out of her mouth back in December 2020, but there was hundreds that did believe it. And I think we have to accept that there is people do believe. If someone, there's actually people that do believe the best in everyone. Hey, Smiley. And they absolutely believed that Blair, we'll call her Blair. That's what I knew her as. She is a creator on this platform and her channel's on Murdered. So I believe if it's public, yeah, we can talk about her. Country Joe, yeah. Is it gullible? Naive? I don't know. Are you coming up, Country Joe? You can just pop yourself on up. The issue I have, and I've struggled with this, but then again, I'm a very black and white person, which is sometimes to a fault. To me, I believe Chris Watts killed his wife and his children. That's it. He's went to prison for the rest of his life. That's the end of the story. Right? That's it. And I think the issue that I have with all these, conspiracies, theories, we end up with things like this. This is what we've ended up with. And this is what's happening since 2018. So are we going to is this going to be continue? I don't know. Because there's always going to be a Blair. There's always going to be somebody out there to make money and exploit this case. And I'm trying hard I do get people of opinions and different opinions, and I respect that. And there's people that think there's other people involved. That's actually okay to believe that. If you choose, who am I to say, no, don't believe that? Come on up, CJ. You know your way, girl. The problem I have is it just becomes more outlandish. It becomes crazy. Hey, Country Joe.
Hello, my darling.
Can
I just say one thing?
Yeah.
Let's all leopard rangers. Let's all leopard rangers. Na 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 na. Na na
na na. My son and my grandson were out today, and they had on the hoops.
God.
Yeah.
What a game. Oh my God, they were absolutely magical. Magical. My boys in green. Oh, yes.
Oh, I tell you. CJ, as someone that doesn't really know anything about the Watts case, and you've absolutely no interest in it, I get that.
Well, no, I'm getting more interested as the weeks go on, my darling.
Right, okay. Now, I want someone like you that wasn't here from 2018, that's went through all this conspiracies, theories. You know my opinion of it. He's in jail. He's in prison for the rest of his life. He done it on his own. The most simple answer is always, to me, I think, is the right answer, right? Yep. He murdered his wife and he murdered his children. That was it. Now, there's been a lot of people that have exploited this along the way, right?
Looks
And one
like.
of them is Blair.
Is Blair the other name for Heather?
It is.
Yeah.
It is indeed. She came onto the scene 2 years ago, saying that she was writing to him. She went to one of the big creators that was covering this case, and it went on for months. That she was given tips. You know, the whole channel live chat were sitting with notebooks and pens, basically, taking down hidden messages that Chris Watts was sending them and how to solve the
Oh my
murder.
God, that's scary.
No, how to solve the murder. Like, I mean, why would he, that this is, yeah, crazy.
People believe what they want to believe, Jura.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
it's actually scary to see how the human mind can ignore the obvious and get carried away with shit. I was watching a live last night. Now I agree with you. My opinion has always been that he did it, he admitted it, and he's in jail. But I'll just show you now. I've just said that people will believe anything and whatnot, right?
hmm
Now I was watching a live last night, and the person was talking about NA,
oh yeah, yeah,
and that she was definitely there, or something. But they were so passionate about it, and so I would say I would use the word convincing,
yeah.
that even me was sitting going, I wonder if that could be true. I'm going to look into this a little bit more because I don't, and that's all you
hmm
need is somebody to put that little bit of doubt in your mind. Do you get me?
I do actually. And, that's why I don't say to somebody, no, that's wrong. That's their opinion, right? The facts are, you can sit and discuss it. At the end of the day, it's YouTubers reading the discovery, right? They
Yeah.
haven't got any more information than me or you have. I've read
No.
the discovery front to back to front, right? And yeah, these people that think they're more educated than the CBI, FBI, law enforcement,
That's
but yet they're
true.
sitting up on a fucking live stream, CJ. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I did think that at one point when I was listening to this person talk. I
Yeah.
thought, you think you know fucking everything. Or she
Daisy
was,
Duke, yeah, you're right, actually. If people accept it for what it is, right, there's no more money.
well, exactly, Daisy. Yeah.
No more money. But the problem is, we've ended up with situations, in my opinion, with very dangerous people.
Who the hell
And
still thinks that, boo? That's
there
crazy talk.
probably is. Absolutely, she wasn't, Delaney. No evidence of that. Um, where she's got that out of is in her own little head. I
No,
don't listen to that woman.
Annie, that was the friend, wasn't it?
Yes.
So why would she have been there anyway?
Well, she wouldn't be. The woman was at home. She dropped her off and went home.
We
She went
saw it
round the
on
next morning.
camera.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
Brittany.
Brittany. Um, I have seen who I would have called quite reasonable creators sit and discuss for hours absolute nonsense, right?
Hey, Kool-Aid. Party on, goth.
But
I used
I,
to,
I just don't know, CJ.
I guess it's all being regurgitated now because of this situation with this Heather, um, which is a shame because the poor family just never seems to catch a break, and ultimately they are who we should all be thinking about. And
Yeah,
you know,
and we've always been Team Rusick, always from day one, always will be. That's where the community that I came from. And but I do have a brain in my head, and I have read it. And yeah, you could make things out of nothing, let's be honest. Hey, T. Adams,
I just can't
Cramatown.
believe people believe this, Heather. I mean, as if Chris Watts is just going to be randomly talking to some woman, and even the things that were said, like about hot pockets and shit like that. I mean, it's a little bit. I just wonder why so many believed it.
Well, she started her channel shortly after she came to the community, and she was very popular. There was people. I didn't watch her because I didn't believe a word that came out of her mouth,
Thank
because
God.
I knew for a fact, and I did know for a fact, she was never speaking to Chris Watts. She had a couple of letters from him, but
So that's why then. Okay, so
right,
she
yeah,
has
I
a
should have
couple of
explained
letters.
that. Yeah,
So that gave her that little bit of credibility to speak as if she knew him better.
yes, but unbeknown to Heather or Blair, someone had reached out to Chris Watts' mother, who said, absolutely not. She's not talking to this woman on YouTube. She's not sending them messages. In actual fact, I've got the letter that she wrote to him, which was a very hateful and nasty letter, from what I can remember, because she was very angry that he hadn't wrote back.
Okay.
Right. So even after that, there was people that chose to believe her still.
Oh, I tell you.
Now, then we thought she'd disappeared, okay? Because one of her mods actually reached out to MRB and gave information that proved basically it was all nonsense. And we thought she'd disappeared, but unbeknown to us, she was actually writing to a woman in Canada, in contact with a woman in Canada called Angie.
Angie.
And that, yeah. And
Oh,
Angie,
that's the girl's mama.
yes.
Gotcha.
And I was listening to Melissa Jade. It's really quite distressing to hear the amount of money she's taking from her, CJ.
How? Like, give me a ballpark.
Okay. Right. Chris wanted a MacBook Pro.
Okay.
Chris Watts in jail to write a book with Blair. So she sent the money, $1,500.
How $1,500? Okay.
And also,
What? 30 grand?
yeah. Yeah.
30 grand?
Yeah.
Tell me why anybody's defending this piece of shit.
Exactly. I have big questions there. I just don't understand it. Forget about everything else. I'm not talking about M or anything about SA. To me, that's totally different. That's for the law. This here's for the law as well. But because she is a creator on this platform, I feel I can talk about her.
Well, the thing is that this is proven. We know this for a fact, Jeff.
Yes.
She got the money fraudulently.
Oh, absolutely.
So why is anybody defending the fucker?
Hello, Helen. Yeah, 30K, Helen. Now, some bits you could actually, not laugh, but this is Heather that was writing to Angie under the pretense of being the killer, Chris Watts.
What?
Oh, yeah.
She actually pretended to be him?
Oh, yeah.
I thought she just pretended to know him.
No, oh no, not to Angie.
Oh my God.
Hey, Heather. Oh, yeah.
So
Right.
she thought she was giving Chris Watts money.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
she needs to be in jail. This Heather. That's fucked up, man.
Now, Angie is a very godly woman and probably quite naive, has no idea about the way things are, the prison system works. And yeah, so
A
one
lawyer
of the
as well? Fuck.
oh yeah, the lawyer wrote to Ange. It wasn't the lawyer. They've actually checked with the lawyer, and no, it wasn't him. But she was cute. When she let on to be the lawyer, she spelled it wrong. Spelled his surname wrong.
Oh God.
And there was money put into, but it was always through Heather. The money was sent to Heather to pass on to Chris.
Oh, gotcha. Mhm.
The money was sent to Heather to pass on to the lawyer. Chris needed, now wait to hear this. Hey, Granny. Chris needed a new pair of leather sneakers at $120, 3 Calvin Klein shirts.
Oh, come on.
No, but Melissa Jade goes through all this. It's actually mind-blowing. Jeans, waist 38, leg 30, and a leather book bag so he could carry his Bible around jail. Not only that, Jordan sneakers at that. Not only that, for him to feel that he was something and had something, he wanted a $300 Tiffany necklace. Helen, you didn't know any of this? Helen, it's shocking. A $300 Tiffany necklace that he wanted just to have in prison. Now, you have to remember, this was not Chris Watts. This was Heather. Now, you're going to struggle with the mother believing this.
Yes.
Yeah? I did too. I did too. But I think we have to but I've seen some wild things.
Well, I was going to say, I saw a woman on Dr. Phil once who'd sent over $2 million to some guy in fucking Nigeria, so I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and a video gaming system. An Xbox, I believe it was. Now, Chris Watts is not a 38, 30. Could he be a 32, 34?
Well, this is it, Brittany. Some people can be very, very, very convincing. I mean, it's such a shame.
It is a shame.
But tell me something, Jura.
Yes.
Did Angie have this kind of money, or did she get into debt?
That I don't know.
That would be even more heartbreaking.
Well, I don't think anybody's really got 30k just to throw about them. Probably credit cards. Now, I'm only guessing. The person to ask would be, voices. You are right. This woman makes NC look like a toddler.
Good night, Boo.
Good night, Boo. My lovely Boo. It's crazy. Now, she took on a second job. Oh my God.
Oh God. See, this is what I was thinking.
Oh my God. Now, but nobody wants to talk about this money. What they're trying to do is deflect, call us people that's questioning it, calling us homophobic.
Yeah, stop with that shit. Just stop with that
Absolutely
shit.
not.
I don't give a fuck about that anyway. What the fuck has that got to do with it? It's got nothing to do with it. The woman is a fantasist, psychopath, narcissist who pretended to be a murderer to get money.
Let's just stick to that.
Care.
Yeah.
I don't care if the woman's homophobic. I don't care.
She's not.
It doesn't justify what she did. Doesn't justify it.
No, it actually came up on a private conversation between Chris Watts, aka Heather, and Angie. Something came up about gay or something, whatever. And Angie said, well, that's okay. My brother's gay, and so is my nephew, and I love them both very much.
There you go. So it's another lie. How the
Yes.
fuck could you believe anything this woman says? How could you believe a thing that she says?
What, Granny? So no one cares about Watts Island, so we should all move on. Despite this not being about Watts Island. No, it's not about Watts Island. It's about a creator on this platform that has lied about being the killer, Chris Watts, and has wrote letters, emails, texts, pretending to be him, and
Psycho.
meanwhile taken up to and it's creepy.
Why hasn't she? Has Angie tried to get the police involved?
Yes.
And what's the problem there?
Again, she's in Canada. They're down in Vegas. It's crazy. Oh, hold on. You're leaving out the most important part of the CW messages. CW was allegedly texting this woman. Prisoners can't text. Well, of course they can't bloody text.
I'm not being funny, Jane, but I wouldn't have thought prisoners could have Tiffany necklaces or Xboxes or Jordan sneakers or Calvin Klein shirts. I mean, what kind of fucking prison is this? Disneyland? I don't know. I mean, what's happening here?
It's crazy. We called her out. Now, I just don't. Right, okay. I'm struggling. But I've also seen the wild. Oh, yeah. Forgot about the $200 jackets.
What do you need a jacket for? He's not going out.
Well, he has to go out to the yard.
Ah, piss off with this shit. Listen.
CJ! Now, come on.
I can't get over this shit.
And
I can't, honestly.
He needed leather sneakers, Jordan sneakers, because, well, I mean, he can't just look like a broke bitch in jail. And he wasn't going to wear the Tiffany necklace. No. And,
give it to his boyfriend?
Calvin Klein t-shirts.
Well, she sounds like a really good con woman, Brittany. I mean, really good. And you can't underestimate these people and the things, how manipulating and how believable that they can be.
Look, yeah.
I don't know. I just
Hey, Megan.
Feel sorry for this woman. I really do.
Well, Helen.
Hi, Megan.
Helen, that's another thing. Will it go with orange? What about, oh my God, right, this was dirty. Oh, Brittany. Right, I'm going to have to tell you this, girl. He had, hello, Alex, the lovely Alex, who has brought this all to the forefront.
Hey, Alex.
He's got a lot of backlash. Her and Melissa Jade have rocked this. Honest to goodness. And I'm so glad that you did bring this to the front. I'm going to drop your links, girls, because I advise anybody. Helen Chaffer, you've got to go and listen to Alex, and you've got to go and listen to Melissa Jade. Their coverage is phenomenal. Right, the M. Okay. Now, this is where the essay gets knocked out of the park, right?
Right.
That they're now saying that was to rescue M, which this bit here that I'm going to tell you just knocks it out. Chris Watts apparently asked for a photo of Angie's family, which she sent him.
And he fell in love with the daughter, yeah.
And he also told the mother that he had masturbated.
Oh, no.
before
Oh,
going to church, was it? And after coming from church. And
this is fucking mind. This is
now we have to remember this wasn't Chris Watts
no,
that
I
said that he
know.
was masturbating over a picture of her daughter.
Thank you, Megan Hun. Well, I mean, look,
Why is she even on this platform?
I don't know. I don't.
Voices. Right. But we've seen so much on this platform regarding the Watts case that I can understand. No, I don't understand. I've seen it all before. People believe in the most crazy, outlandish shit.
I just can't understand why anybody would defend her. All I can think
Hey,
is
Sofa.
the people that are defending her are obviously doing it for some reason to help them, to either use them. Is it hate bonding? What is it? Because I just that is there's no defending that person. As I said,
No,
even if the homophobic shit was true, it doesn't justify this shit.
no. It just blows my mind to think that. Forget about everything else. Oh, better put my peen screen up. I've got a new one, CJ.
Oh, oh.
Hello, Sally Ann.
Hello.
I've got a new one, CJ.
Oh.
Don't let me up.
Oh.
Just let you and CJ see me.
Hello, Sally Ann.
Don't let me up. Just let you and CJ see me. Sorry.
Oh, all right, okay. You want to be in the back?
No, she wants you to turn the camera on for me and you.
Oh, I don't know how to. How do you do that, girl?
Nobody can see you bar us at the moment, Sal. If you put your camera on.
Oh, I don't know how to. How do you do that, girl? What is that?
You know who she's. You know, come on, Judah.
I can't see that.
Wait a minute.
Right, okay, hold on. Oh my God, yes, absolutely. Yeah. All right, I'm going to take the peen screen down. Right. Right, are we safe?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, she was stripping Deb. She was running
she's
naked through her room.
Oh, Helen, you don't want to bloody know. But we have seen people come onto this platform, let on that. Oh, they've let on some madness, absolute
What was
madness.
that? I did. Alex just said.
No.
Okay, so
Oh yeah. Oh, Alex. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
so
I haven't
you
even
guys
went
called
into
her
that
out.
bit.
You guys called her out, juror, and she took off and she ran over to this little channel called Mysterious Case Files.
Is that channel now called Mysteriously Brittany?
Yes, that is originally okay. So that's right on the same. That is right on the heels. You guys calling her out, her going into hiding from your community, is where I come across her. Right at the same time, I meet Natasha Cooper.
Oh.
So it was Mysterious Case Files, and then Crafton and Kim got it shut down. Oh, Sally, I like it. Are we embracing our inner Axl Rose?
Sorry. You're in trouble.
I love it. I love it.
She is in trouble.
You look like you're embracing your inner Axl Rose.
Oh dear, I'm just.
Heather is unmurdered. She went by a name Blair. And that's
Yes.
how we all found her. She is also the person that brought that pedophile, David Carter, into the community that ended up over on Molly Golightly's channel.
Oh, we're not even going to go there, girl.
Right.
Voices,
like, yeah,
please.
that's no. But that's how I realized where he came from. Was it all lined up? And then I realized, oh my God, this is absolutely that's what this girl does. Heather's whole MO is to come out and scam. I was told that she originally wrote to Chris Watts to find common ground because her uncle
That's true.
is a serial killer, was a murderer.
That's true.
What?
Serial murderer.
That's true.
Out of Montana. Yes, I know. I knew of that case. I just didn't realize that there was that close of a connection between her and somebody else.
See, Voices, I don't know what, you know what community I come from and still am in from the Watts case.
I don't,
We were-
because I firmly believe that he did it. He's guilty and he's where he needs to be. Nothing more of talking about this case
Thank you.
is going to do anything good for anybody. It's only going to continue to hurt
I agree.
everyone all the way
Absolutely.
around.
Very true.
There's people in the chat like JD, Helen, all the lots of originals, as I would say. We belonged, or still do, belong to a community. We all backed from day one, Sandra and Frankie, right? And we called out people that came on, made up these mad stories. We just called them out. And there was videos made. There was hundreds of us. Now, when Heather came on the scene, we knew straight away this was just bollocks. But there was hundreds of people bought into it. Until one of her mods leaked, as what we called it, the script. And Frank Sr. and
So now
MRB.
we know where the script talk came from.
Yes.
In all reality, oh my goodness, Sally. Sally, I'm girl crushing on you, honey. I mean, I'm just loving this. I love the background and I'm loving the headband and the so that makes total sense now. So here all this time, everybody's been talking about the script being something with Natasha and everyone else. No, it was actually this legit nut job.
This was her notes. This was
Wow.
Blair's notes that she had. She was taking down notes, what she was going to tell another creator, tell her mods, tell her subs. I spoke to Chris Watts today at a certain time. This is what he's told me. This is the clues. Now you have to remember there was clues passed along. She was meant to have worked in forensics. Oh, the whole shaboo, CJ. It was a shit show.
You mean the casino security guard was supposed to have worked in forensics?
Oh, yeah, she was going to college for forensics. Yeah, Helen, yeah.
I do remember that because that's what they originally said, that was why she was out here, was because this was part of a college project.
Yes. Now, as I said earlier, if people believe that they have a different, if they believe that NK had a part or didn't have a part, that's fine. I know what I believe, right? I'm not going to try to change someone's opinion on the internet, but things should be kept respectful. The problem is with these theories and conspiracies, that woman, Blair, has accused his co-workers. She has made up the most horrendous things about what happened that night, what happened to those children, CJ. It's really bad.
Yeah.
Like,
very much so, Jer. You're exactly right.
What I heard, what I saw that she had written about what happened to those two little girls, I can tell you this. She has no place to be on this platform. And I just do not understand how anybody is even trying to defend this.
A juror, like, look at all the premeditation that's here. Look at all of the malice, the forethought, the planning of the deception that this woman has perpetrated.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this, you know, I've come in here all joking aside and what have you, but these babies are gone. Why can't and even Shanann and her unborn baby, they're all gone. Can they not be left in peace?
Well, they should be, but sadly we've got people like this, and thank goodness for Alex. I have to say, Alex Erikson has done so much work.
Alex, if you email me, I will send you an item of your choosing for all of your hard work and effort that you've put into bringing this to the community's eyes. I know it's not a lot, but I will, if you email me and let me know what you want, I will send you an item of your choice out of the things that I make.
But we're talking not only like the money, it's the horrendous lies that she's made up about what happened to Shanann. That was like a horror story. Honest to God, I'm not lying. Now, somebody mentioned MRB. Why on earth would MRB come out and speak about this? Because it's lies, fraud. She spoke it out and she brought the script with Frank Sr., Shanann's daddy, and the grandfather of those children. And what they done at that time was fantastic. To get that out. I just don't understand how this can be defended. This can't be defended.
Well, who is defending it?
Well, you know.
Well, that would be Kim and Crafton. And that would be Lana. It would be the three that are always on the opposite side, the wrong side of the shit stick.
Lana, it defends Heather as well.
That I don't know because I don't watch her. I've never watched her.
I'm sorry, but Lana, I don't know much about Lana because when I first came across Lana, the first thing I saw was the Shazam videos, and I'm sorry, but that was the end of me paying any attention to Lana. Because anybody that can dress up like a woman that was fucking murdered while she was pregnant, and then her 2 kids were butchered, and it can dress up like that for fucking fun. It's just a scumbag, in my opinion. So you wouldn't have ever seen me fucking talk to Lana.
I have nothing to do with her. That's why I walked away from Jays for Justice. And that's how I ended up in the position that I'm in, because Lana showed up over at Jays for Justice and wanted to use her version of the discovery to raise money towards Chris's cost of the attorneys. And you can't do that because that would be money laundering. Chris cannot benefit from his crime. So that's when I bounced. So if Lana supports it, I don't.
Oh, and also, just as Charlie had mentioned, there was legal papers that came to Angie, and she had to sign. It's absolute crazy.
For what? She's in a different country.
Yeah, but she thought, look, this woman thought Chris Watts was innocent, right? She thought that her daughter was going to marry this killer. They were going to get set up.
Yes, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to drop down, guys.
All right, my love.
I can't deal with this. I'm sorry.
Okay, love. Thank you, Sally Ann.
Love you all. Thank
okay,
you.
My love.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, why wonder? Blue October. Just another troll. But, yeah, it's crazy.
They had Angie sign an NDA to keep her from talking so that it would keep the
Wow.
scam going. Oh, this is even more disgusting. Like this woman's Heather makes Natasha look like child's play. Honest to God.
Why? Right.
Speaking of, did anybody see if she's resurfaced?
She's put a community post up
Oh, okay.
on the NC channel, basically saying she's not been feeling well. It's nothing to do with her channel's being took down. She's not been feeling well. She'll be back,
Yeah.
and if and here's my cash app if you want to tip me.
Oh, okay.
And I felt like saying, you do know that you get tipped for a reason, like for doing something. That's what a tip is.
Well, I'm sorry. Rena Center's looking for her because that recliner's about to get repoed.
It's been crazy this week.
Yes.
Well, but it hasn't even been crazy in a good, fun way.
No. No. I thought I'd seen everything on here. I really did. Until
Right.
Alex has brought this out. I was like, this can't be true. This honestly can't be true.
I remember that, Charlie. I do remember the misspelling of the Garagos last name.
Yeah. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was Mysterious Case Files who also was questioning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's who originally started all of the questioning.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't.
I realize that, but she followed on our side of the tracks, juror. Yeah. That's where the questions, like Alex was in there with me at that time. There's 4 or 5 that are still around. Southern Lady. I think that's still when Brittany was over with Natasha. I mean, like there were some of us like, and I just thought it was weird because like Heather said to us, if we wanted to mod for her, we had to have iPhones.
That's right.
And we had to have this and we had to have that. And there had to be specifics available. And we had to be able to give her access to what we were doing. And I was like, no. And then like there was a background check run on her and like 17 individual names pop up to this one little 2-bedroom place.
Crazy. You see, right, to be honest, we called ourselves the Truthers and we were anti-AD. And he was the one that brought Heather onto the platform at that time.
Oh.
Because her mother was a diehard AD fan. That's how she got. Her mother was a sub for AD, and obviously there was chat back and forth, and then Heather came on as she had wrote to Chris Watts, which she did. There was a couple of letters.
Right.
But then it spiraled out of control.
And the next thing you know, now she's buying items for Heather to further her lifestyle while, come on, Tucker. I mean, I can't even, like, I see the manipulation. I heard the manipulation in the things that you were saying. Like, oh, well, Chris just wants to feel like he has something in this world. Go on, Nancy.
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry, you guys. He's having these 2 dogs together.
Like a Tiffany bloody necklace.
Do you realize that, like, you can't even have? So I have a sister-in-law that was. I mean, I've been open and honest. We've talked about her past and the trouble that she's been in. And you can't, like, I got her just a pair of plain Jane white sneakers, and because they had the Nike swoosh on them, they would not allow her to have those in prison. Oh. It has to be very specific. You can't have name brands because all of that is considered currency in prison.
That's right. Aye.
So like I feel for people, but I also think that this is really super important that we keep our timelines of how this stuff happened,
Mhm.
about how they came in, how everybody came on the map together. I think it's really important because I mean, even mysterious case files, MCF. I mean, that girl got silenced and now she's back, but I don't think any of us have even had any interactions with her.
That was the biggest shit show, CJ, on here. At that time, I believe it or not, I was quite a quiet person back then. I just watched.
Right.
And I just was watching this shit show. And it was Mysterious Brittany. There was Kim and Crafton, Natasha. Oh, and a whole gaggle of people. And yeah, she lost her channel. She was naive. She came on here. Yeah, it wasn't good. It really wasn't, Voices.
Well, somebody like that, you know what? Honestly, yes, befriended her, manipulated her,
Yeah.
everything. Like, absolutely, everything
Yeah.
that they do, they did it all to her, and then they took her channel away from her, and like stole all her subscribers, stole all of her subscribers, and then took her channel from her.
Bastards.
Because a lot of us were left without a place to go at that point. I'm not sure even Melissa Jade had a channel yet.
I actually don't think she had. I think she made one maybe shortly after.
Yeah, something like that. Because I mean, I think we all ended up going over and assimilating into Natasha's for a little while. Yeah, that's what we ended up. We all ended up over in Natasha's and assimilated in, and then the like I sat in there amongst all of that bullshit for a long time.
And Brittany actually came from AD as well. Who remembers Brittany in the back of the van with a big microphone cutting in and out?
Looking for the next McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Yes. Hey, Paradoxes, Kool-Aid. That's exactly. And then everybody kind of ended up, I didn't, I have to say, over at NC's. And then that turned into a shit show. I think NC and Brittany were fighting as well. Everybody was fighting with Brittany at that time. Yeah.
That's how I became, because NC, okay, so then this is where, here we go, here comes Luann, because Luann was the subscriber that Natasha went after because Luann started supporting Brittany.
Yes.
That was where, and then I stood up for Luann, and then the next thing we know, she's out there, well, Voices, are you a man or a woman? Yep, there you go.
CJ, this Brittany, the girl Brittany used to be in the back of a van, right? Her husband was traveling, delivering parcels. And everybody used to be shouting at her, turn off your camera. You're cutting in and out. You're cutting in and out. Because she had to wait to see if she could get free Wi-Fi. It was, but do you know what? She was actually she had a good way about her. She had, she was Southern. She was good at what she did. And yeah, and she got shit on.
Yep. Brittany believed that people were helping her. I agree, Angela. Absolutely. And yep, Cher did help to give MCF a big boost too. Yep. Well, I mean, look at that. Way to go, Cher. Way to take us down memory lane.
Hey, Luann, welcome.
Oh, sweet Luann. I hope you're doing well, honey.
She definitely had country Wi-Fi. It was, it really was a shit show, CJ. But it was a good shit show. And that kind of way.
Yeah.
But, and then, of course, Natasha had to be involved. So what do you think? Changing the subject to Natasha, CJ. Do you think she'll be back?
Oh, she'll be back, but she'll never be back. she'll never have a monetized channel where she's making money off memberships and super chats, and she doesn't have a PayPal or a Cash App. So I really don't see any way forward for Natasha.
I do. She's gonna have to get her fat ass up out of bed and go get a job like the rest of America. Or she's gonna have to apply for disability because, so she's either gonna have to admit defeat or she's gonna have to admit defeat.
I don't think she will.
I
I'm
don't
gonna be
think
honest.
she's sitting worrying at that because I believe Natasha will have a good few thousands in the bank. Not anywhere
Okay,
near.
hold on. What did we learn yesterday about that? Brittany gave us one of the most important pieces of information that we learned yesterday about that balance on that PayPal. What did we learn? We learned that even the amount that whatever is available to her is all that is there. So it showed that she had a lot of that there was a lot in her balance, but there was only a little bit available to her. And that means that there was even less money in there than.
Hey, Southern. Yeah. But I think Country Joe got it smack on last night. I don't think any of us realise the depth of this gambling.
I agree.
Right.
The only thing that could be better is if we could tie Natasha and Blair together.
Do you think? No.
Then we would have the ultimate Dallas Falcon Crest Days of Our Lives crossover event.
Oh my God, no, we couldn't. We couldn't. Absolutely not. No.
The size of the two of them, all we'd have to do is hang around somebody's neck and they'd look like a set of nuts.
No, she's going to come back. The only problem is the Cash App.
Anytime, Brittany.
Oh no, it was great, Brittany. It was a good chat. I'm going to drop the link if anybody else wants to come up. I think she'll be back and she'll just be back to doing what she did. But she'll not monetize. She can't monetize.
What? So she's going to come live.
Where's it going to go?
Exactly. She can't do fundraisers. She can't do PayPal fundraisers. All she's got is Cash App.
Like the best thing she can do is have them write her a check and drop it in the mail.
Right. You know when user monetized, right? So I don't.
Yeah.
You know, if you can't use PayPal for your AdSense money, for your super chats.
Yeah.
You have to have a bank account.
Correct.
So she must have a bank account somewhere.
You can use Cash App because Cash App allows deposits.
So you think that's what she's doing?
Yeah.
She's not getting any money, for God's sake.
But that's the other thing.
Super chats.
No, she's not able to get that money. We haven't come to the 21st when she would have a payout.
Yeah, but she obviously had to put in somewhere for that money to go.
Right. Her Cash App. You can do that with Cash App.
Channel's going.
Right. But before she realized, oh, that's Paige. Okay, Paige. That's okay, Paige. You can turn your camera off. Hey, Paige. Right. Hey. But you know when she filled in the form to get monetized, she would have had to fill in where her super chats were going to go.
Right. And that's all tied to your social security number. So every time AdSense gets ready to pay out, it's going to it's going to flag with her social.
Yes, but the money but her super chats that she was hoping to get, she wanted them paid into a bank account somewhere. How do we know that she hasn't got a bank account?
Because she openly admitted the other day, Jer, that she didn't have a order bank account.
Right, gotcha. So you can actually get money deposited into a Cash App.
Yes, because I just split part of my disability check to go into part of my Cash App so that I can move I have an easier ability for like crafting supplies and mailing. I can do it all out of one place.
Is that you, Ginger? Yep, it's you. So she has nowhere for her money to go. Is that what we're saying?
There's no way to collect money.
Right.
Right,
Gotcha.
so if she wants people to give her money, all she's got is Cash App. Cash App has got a limit of $1,000 a month.
Right. Okay.
So that's a problem.
That's a big problem. Well, CJ, you're right then. Voices. She's fucked.
Which I think will
Sorry,
stop-
I just had a buddy show up. I need to hop off panel.
Okay,
and
my love.
hop back.
Okay.
I'll hop back on in a little bit. I'm really sorry, you guys.
No problem, my love.
Life happens, you know.
Of course it
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
So, CJ, you think...
Well, here's my thing, Jura.
Right.
And every time that her channels have been removed in the past, she's been live either the same night or the next night on somebody's panel or on Twitch. She's not seeming to be that desperate to go live because she's not got any way, apart from Cash App, which she said herself is not the same as the PayPal funds. That she's got a system, and her people are used to seeing the PayPal fund. She does all the percentage, this canoe shit,
Mm-hmm.
right? Now all she's got is Cash App. So she would literally need to sit the way everybody else does and say, "Oh, remember, I've got my Cash App." It's not the same.
No, it's not.
It's the whole PayPal fundraiser thing, and she knows that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I just don't think she's going to have the incentive to go live as much.
Well, she's not, because she's not going to be earning any dollar.
No.
Yeah.
That's a big problem.
Y'all, take into consideration how long she did this on Facebook. She juggled over there for what, 3 years?
But she's had a
Didn't
taste for that money.
Oh yeah, but I mean, as far as coming back, she was doing that over there for 3 years.
Wow.
Because she lost channels, or she lost her Facebook like 2 or 3 times and had to keep rebuilding it before she came over here. So probably the same things.
It's me.
Hi, Jade.
Hi.
Hi, Jay.
Can you guys hear me good?
Yeah.
It's weird because when I like the sound's not coming out of my earbuds, but something just dawned on me. And tell me what you guys think. So you guys recall the other day, Natasha responded to me saying she still has the entirety of the 20K
Mhm.
that she hasn't touched it, is still sitting there. Is this her way of explaining why she can't show receipts for the PI or the 20K? Is she going to claim that PayPal took all those funds?
Oh, jeez.
Well, she certainly could say that.
Genius.
The timing seems very sus.
The problem she's
Yeah.
got here is she saw her, we all seen her
Yeah, we
PayPal
did.
balance, and there was no 20K.
I know, which is weird. She tried claiming.
But I mean, she'll probably say that it was in the other PayPal because she's got two. She's got the
I have to
business.
play with my sound really.
But has she got the business? Has she got 2 PayPals? So she's saying
Yeah,
that,
the one we saw did say business. Now, at the time she
Okay.
collected the 20K, she did not have that business account.
That's right. So she could certainly say that.
hey, Melissa. Yeah.
But you also don't have attorneys working for you for almost a year and never make payments. And she already messed up because she claimed that she had paid them a deposit of $200. And we were laughing, saying you get a team of attorneys for $200. And then she stepped up and said she used the PayPal to get gas when she was on vacation with her family, and that money should have only been for attorneys. So I don't know, but I am curious to see which way she leans this one.
Well, it's either way, either way, she's a fucking liar. Because as you just said, she's been telling us these attorneys have been working day and night, coming in and watching chats at all times of the night. She's been to meet them. They've done this. They've been in talks with YouTube, and she's then going to turn around and say she's not touched the 20,000.
Right.
I mean, and then she needed money for the PI and like.
Oh, thank you.
Well,
It's
most
not
of people,
back up, whatever she says.
most people can't get a hold of YouTube when they try to. It's all automated.
Right.
But can she set up a PayPal, say, in her daughter's name?
Right?
Yeah, of course. But why are people saying Cash App can only have 1,000? That's not true.
Is that not true, Jess? Get Miss Voices that said that.
I don't know what
Robot. Robot.
I'm sorry, now.
You're roboting, Jess.
Am I better?
That
Yeah.
you can only
Yeah.
receive 1K per 30 days.
No, that's not
We need to
true.
look- That's not true.
No, because I've had direct deposit.
Right, okay.
Well, that's if you do direct deposit, but she was the one who said that her bank account was taken down or something, or stopped,
tell her.
or whatever.
The whole thing's confusing because I just know without doubt on Cash App you can receive and send more than 1,000 a month. I'm curious what they mean. 1K per 30 days. I don't know.
That's not a lot.
Well,
That
I don't
doesn't
know.
sound a lot.
Thank
don't
you, the
trust-
queen.
I don't trust anything that she says anyways, because she's lied numerous times and tried to convince everybody that she's hard up on money when her husband works. And
Oh, it's 1,000 per day. Oh no, 30 days.
oh my God, so by the end,
Unverified Cash App. Unverified Cash App means you don't have your identity connected. You don't have social security number. You don't have your ID. Well, anybody does that stupid. I don't want to call anybody stupid, but you need to verify because Cash App will shut you down for any reason, and you can't get a hold of them. So you should never keep a large amount of money in Cash App, regardless. But if you're verified, there's no limit on what amount you can have coming in.
right.
Personally, if I ever get any money in Cash App, I transfer it right away.
So
Right.
basically, if Alexa, like say I opened up a Cash App in my daughter's name, or Natasha opened one in Hannah's name, and we didn't verify the account because it's not actually them using it, in that instance, you are limited on the amount of funds you can receive and send.
Oh.
I see. Okay, that makes more sense. I was so confused by that.
Right, just reading this, I've brought up Cash App US. You can use it basically as a bank account.
Yeah. Yep, most definitely. You can use Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal all as bank accounts now.
So you can get a card?
Yeah, I've a card for all three. A credit card for all three.
Yeah. You
You
can
can get
deposit
direct
paychecks, tax returns. You can receive up to $25,000 per direct deposit and up to 50,000 in a 24-hour period.
Wow.
Cash App makes direct deposits available as soon as they are received. Okay. You can.
I think we should test out that 50,000 per
I
day
think we
thing.
should.
Somebody
My
put-
Cash App will be dropped here. So basically, but what it won't allow her to do is do the fundraising.
Yeah, Cash App doesn't have like generosity networks or any of those type of things now. And Cash App is so easily flagged. because Cash App was offering incentives. So if I had a Cash App and you signed up for one using my code, at one point they were giving me $30 for using my code and the other person 10. So they did this, and a lot of people were scamming based off of that. They would open up several accounts and things like that. So Cash App's very unreliable, to say the least. It's the last of the money ones that you want to work with is Cash App.
Right,
Really,
gotcha.
Jeff?
Yeah, the most reliable is PayPal and Venmo, which I think are owned together. Cash App's its own entity. You can't find any numbers. You can't get customer service on the line. They're rather shady themselves, quite frankly.
Okay.
Right, okay, that's Voices. Hello, welcome back, Voices.
Thank you. My buddy hey guys, my buddy stopped by to show me his new motorcycle.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh my goodness, it was so pretty. It's like the color blue in your hair, Paige.
Can I, before I forget, is Angela still here?
I saw that. Not, I can get her.
Angela, if you're here, well, if she doesn't hear me, you tell her, Jess. You know who your new number one fan is, Angie? Dorothy.
Hey, it's me.
oh, great.
Dorothy last night was playing all Angela's videos and saying how wonderful she was.
No.
And
Yeah,
Northwood-
was telling me she grew her sub count, which is pretty cool, but you don't want Dorothy's people over there.
oh no.
Oh, so
I
Dorothy
just
was
thought
on
that
last night.
Dorothy don't know who Angela is.
Oh, she knows.
Oh, she
Okay,
knows
so-
who Angela is.
But
I
she's
think
no one
Dorothy-
else.
I think Dorothy's. I think a lot of these people are going to start making little snaky moves. The tech board has
What was
moved.
that, Voices?
Well, Dorothy's my cut off. That's a
Yeah.
no for me.
Cash App offers a card, and you can totally customize it. I got one, but it's only for like postage and stuff like that. So that way I can
in the car.
Well,
So-
that was kind of why I wanted to come up just for a second. Jura, thank you for letting me come up.
Oh, you're welcome, love.
I don't know if any of y'all heard, and I don't even know if it'll really help or not, but she mentioned using her PayPal card all the time. And from my understanding, that's just what she used. Like she treated her PayPal card like it was her debit card.
Yes, and you can do that with a PayPal card. I've got one of those as well.
Yeah, I was using my PayPal card as solely my until I opened up another bank account. So yeah, people do that.
Because you can put your tax check in PayPal.
Actually, PayPal just put out a thing that you need to fill out your W-2s with them.
And that's the other thing. She can't do the generosity rate fundraising like she was, but she's also going to be limited on how much she can bring in for deposits, as well as you can't do reselling using Cash App. And she'll get a 1099, anything over $600.
Oh.
Hmm.
It looks as if our Cash App's gone as well.
What?
Our Cash App's down as well.
No. According to I got sent screenshots last night when I was on
I
Mom
think
and
I've
A's
just got the
channel,
same ones. Voices.
and they Jilly Bear said that she shut it down currently because her attorney advised it.
Which we know is
She's
bullshit.
going to hide from the IRS. You can't do
Well,
that.
that's the other thing.
You
Listen,
think?
there is no way there is no way. All she would have had to have done is say, don't send me any donations at the minute.
No
Why would
attorney's going to tell you to hide from the IRS. No attorney's going to say shut down your
No.
cash. They're not going to say that. That is the most asinine thing I ever heard. No working board attorney would ever advise you to do anything shady and shisty, such as shutting down your Cash App to try to hide funds. They would never advise you.
Honey,
No.
it's Jilly Bear. She's got her head up Natasha's ass and breathes farts for her
Oh, I
oxygen.
know.
Come
Don't
on.
believe anything she says. I mean, that is just so stupid and ludicrous to believe that any, certifiable attorney would ever tell you to do such a thing. Sorry, hold on.
Well, a certifiable attorney would, but a certified attorney wouldn't.
Well, doesn't she have like a paralegal or somebody who supports her? because
I
she
don't
was
know if she's meant to, but I don't think she does.
The one
I feel
that's interviewed an attorney and calls me a meth head. Yeah, sounds like a real classy attorney to have.
No.
maybe she, well, then if she's doing shit like that and she really is a paralegal, then she may be giving her advice on how to try to like evade getting in trouble. But I find it odd that she lost her channels and her PayPal within 24 hours of each other.
I think you're right.
Brittany, what were you going to say? You said that there was a point you wanted to bring up from.
Oh no, I was just saying I think that she used her PayPal as her bank. I don't think Natasha can get a bank account, like a legit bank account. Because you remember that day that she said that her and Hannah were going to go? She was like, we got to go to another town. Why would you ever have to go to another town to go to a bank?
Because she's
Exactly.
in check systems. She doesn't realize that she's in check systems and it goes bank to bank, not town to town.
Right.
And she did tell us that she didn't have a brick and mortar bank account that long ago.
That's right. She did, Deputy. Just a couple of years ago.
She did.
Jeez.
I think she's being investigated. I think she knows she's being investigated. That's just my
And then
opinion.
also think about these little, not just banks, but credit unions.
Mm-hmm.
It is serious. Let's be honest. It is. I mean, her PayPal, her channels. Yeah. CJ, I think it's going to be hard to come back from this.
Mm-hmm.
Brick
The
and mortar
makeup
bank. It means like your local bank that you can walk right into, one that's not an internet-based bank.
Brick and mortar means physically going to a bank, meaning a building.
So there's no point in I mean, before in the past she would go onto Twitch because even on Twitch she could advertise the funds, the PayPal fundraisers.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Is this
Well,
loud for you guys?
No.
Mhm.
Okay. I was just thinking about what Jessica come up and said about using your daughter's name. And y'all, she's probably used Hannah's name so many times.
Mm-hmm.
I feel sorry for her daughter because of using her name to do all this shit.
She
You know,
Well, she bankrupted
Raina's
her.
name. If
Yeah.
you run
The
a
oldest.
background,
Yeah.
if you run a background check on if you run just pull her address,
Mhm.
Raina's name comes back to her address.
Jeez.
Mm.
I didn't realize it was the same person until I sat back and listened, and then I was like, "Oh my god, that's her mod. That's her former mod who ties
Oh
back
my God.
her address."
Did you know
What
he
the
said
fuck?
the other day there that she was teaching her daughter to be an entrepreneur like her mother?
Hmm.
But her mother's not. Her mother's failed at them all.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Well, I think you replace the word entrepreneur with scamming motherfucker, you know?
I mean, it's great to be able to teach your children how to handle money, how to handle a business, but it has to be done in the legal and proper way.
Yes.
If you want to teach your children that, but if you want to teach your children how to scam people out of money by constantly crying on there and saying, "Oh, I don't have any money, I need it for this," that's not a way to teach your children at all.
Voices, did you tell Rena about that?
No, I just just remembered it when we were sitting here talking about everything that she couldn't do. So yes,
You need to go
Melissa
tell
Jade,
Rena that.
I'm telling you that if you search out Natasha's address, Raina's name comes back to Natasha's current address.
Oh my Lord.
It comes back as somebody associated with that address.
Well, y'all remember what she did to Sam? to this day that I'm aware of, Sandra still cannot have an AdSense account. To this day.
Well, she should take legal action against Natasha, because then that means her credit score could go down because of her name showing up at Natasha's. And if they're looking into Natasha, that it could affect her.
Oh, listen, I just remembered it, you guys. I pointed it out to Mandy because I was trying to Natasha was saying something about me, and I had just typed her name in, and about the fourth item down in the search results was like a GPS location, and it followed everybody that left that house. And one of the names associated with that is Reyna. There's only one person that we all know from the community that has that.
Okay,
So-
Rena's name is not. Rena's name is Rena.
Okay. Well,
Right. That's good to know.
But Sandra did just to answer somebody in the chat real quick. I'm sorry. Sandra did send off information to the IRS, and that was months ago. So she filmed herself doing that.
well, I mean, that could all be a result of this. And it also, for me, it made me think that what if somebody just intentionally misspelled it? So there's two of it. If you've been associated with her or you've been close to her, you probably need to get LifeLock on yourself.
I think it just blows my mind, actually, all this, because she could have had a good channel. She could have made a good income on YouTube.
If she hadn't been greedy,
Yeah.
I mean, if she hadn't been greedy,
Right.
she would have done so well just off memberships and super chats and, you know, the normal kind of somebody sending you a Cash App or a PayPal.
Yes.
She could have done amazing. Look at the shit she got up her wish list.
But she has a disease, right? She
Oh,
can't stop gambling.
Yeah. I think this is, you know, and I know people would say, well, what business is it of ours? Right.
It
She
is,
hasn't
because she's
personally-
taking everybody. If she's taking all the people that in her chat for years, their money. That is a business of everybody.
Well, if somebody wants to give the money, I get it. If you want to drop a PayPal or whatever it would be,
Hey, Reyna.
but it's gone so far now that it's nearly criminal to watch it.
Exactly.
Okay, I will repeat it now that Reyna's in chat. When you do a search on Natasha Cooper's address, there is a name that comes back associated with the address, Reyna. Reyna.
Sorry, excuse me.
Want to, if you've been close to her, it comes up on like a tracking app for like a places that she has gone. So
That's not Rena. That's not Rena S.
That's not the real Rena.
Oh no.
Okay.
I get what you're saying. There's somebody with a very similar name at that address.
That's my point. It's more about it being the similar name, because that could easily be a misspelling. But if you've been close to her, what my attorney suggested for me to do, if I had any thoughts that maybe somebody from YouTube was messing in my personal life, was to go out and put LifeLock on my stuff. It did not negatively impact me in any way, shape, or form other than my pocketbook. But it's a really smart thing if you're gonna be involved in the online world. It's a really, really wise idea to get your stuff on lockdown, because you never know if somebody's going to try to steal your identity. And Raina, I really would recommend checking, because it comes up as the 4th item in my search. I use DuckDuckGo, and it came up as the 4th item. I've
But
got
why would you pick Rena?
That was my bigger point. Why would you pick that name?
There, listen. Rena is Spanish for queen.
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. There's
That explains a lot.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything to do with our Rena S that's in here. I think it's probably something to do with that.
It's in Florida, Raina. It's in Florida. It comes back with her address. You're like an REYNA name to her address.
It could have been someone. Yeah. God.
Crazy.
Well, you know, even if it's not Rena, it is a point that I guarantee she's done this with some mods. There's no way.
Was Rena a mod?
Yeah, at one time.
Right, okay.
That just seems odd. Really odd. We're missing somebody.
I think Granny dropped.
Granny,
okay.
Sorry, I muted myself. Florida replay. But why would a mod's name come back to a creator's address? I can guarantee YouTube's asshole doesn't tie back to my address. I can guarantee Cassie doesn't tie back to my address. I can guarantee Wyoming Adventures doesn't tie back to my address.
Yeah, I bet you $1,000,000 to 1 I don't tie back to CJ's address.
No.
Exactly. That would be really weird.
That would be strange.
Mm-hmm.
Jess, is that you?
Did I come off?
You did?
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even know. I just been I heard you be quiet.
You're still roboting. Oh, Jess.
And that's why I'm glad I'm in Ireland. And all this Freedom of Information Act, wow, I think you should only be allowed to check someone out if you have a reason to check someone out.
It works in your favor in some cases and not in other cases.
The reason I looked her up was because I was attempting to go down my lines on what I wanted to do. And when I realized it would cost me an arm and a fucking leg to do anything to shut her down, it was just easier to use her as my fucking content. So I got nothing for her. She can say whatever she wants to say about me. I'm on the front page of my local newspaper for doing good. She's on the front page of her local newspaper for being a scammer. Nothing.
Wow.
Exactly.
I was thinking about that 20,000 and her saying that she still has it. If there's anybody who has, which it's been so long, if anybody has a screenshot of when she showed her PayPal in the right in the middle of the 20K fundraiser, we can prove that she don't have it because there was only $3,000 remaining in the account. And I think she was at that point, the fundraiser was at like $13,000, I think. And she only had 3 left.
And that's when she claimed that she had gave 200 to the attorneys and that went on vacation. She was going to get gas, forgot her credit card. So she used that. And we were all still, and it showed on the side that she made different transactions. The fuck did it say on the side? I have the screenshot somewhere.
Melissa Jade has them.
Yep, she's
you guys
got
even
them.
hear me now?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry.
On a completely separate note, if I could just sting me for a wee second, Dorothy was live last night, right? And
Didn't see it.
she was showing a video, but a screen flashed up.
Mhm.
Don't know what it was. It looked like some kind of messaging thing, but I'm not too sure. I've never seen it before. But you could see the headlines to loads of different messages. Actually, it was a history of what she'd been looking up online. I've got it. I'll show you it. But one of them was a drug called pseudoephedrine.
Pseudoephedrine.
Yes. So I'm like, I don't know what that is, right? So I
Christ,
put
that's
it
the
in.
active ingredient in meth.
That's exactly what it is.
Jesus Christ. That's why her life's not up. Was she on long, CJ?
She's on about
Hours. Hours.
Serious? Was she?
Hang on, wait a minute, and I'll show you it. And also it showed that she was in a Zoom meeting with MGB, not MRB, but MGB or something. And I thought maybe she's just put the wrong letter there, you know. But
NGB.
I think it was MGB. Right, I just want to show you the Fed thing.
Good catch.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Am I surprised? Nah, I'm not actually.
Hey, Snotty, that kind of says that your polysubstance abuse is still active and rearing its ugly little head.
Oh, why? What happened? What did I miss?
Oh God. Right,
Candy
wait,
bar.
see this?
Wait, wait a minute, I need to zoom in a bit.
CJ caught Snotty showing her screen, and she'd been researching pseudoephedrine.
Oh, shit.
Angela's here. Yes, CJ. She said that Dorothy last night was playing all your clips.
And she loves you. She was saying you're a great girl, and she was telling everybody to subscribe to you.
Well, yeah, sorry, Angela. I should have texted you back and told you that much. Wait, let me
can you
see.
this?
Now, hold on.
So if you look right, I'm going to, you see, oh, it's MTG. So that's a Zoom meeting here. Wait a minute, I'll zoom in a bit.
Right, I know what that is. Yeah.
All right, okay. So here we go. Here, look.
That was on 8/14/86.
That's August.
Oh, and then look, the Frontier discount.
Frontier.
I've seen that as well to get, because I looked that up. That's for to get benefits off your fucking internet.
Yeah. Because if you're poor, they've passed that Internet Act where you get a
$10 a month.
Like 20, internet's like $20 a month.
I'm paying 10 because I'm poor. But wait a minute, I hope you're reporting your income there, Snorty.
Hold on, Yuri. Right, she can get her internet for $10.
Yeah.
Yeah, due to the Telecommunications Act.
But sure, she makes money on YouTube.
Dorothy's
she likes to report other people's incomes. I hope she remembers to report her damn own.
Yeah, that's not really fair.
Right, so this notes, right, okay, this how do you pronounce that?
Pseudoephedrine.
Wow.
What is that?
Meth.
That's the active ingredient in meth.
No shit.
Yep.
I wish I'd one
what
of those.
The fuck?
Truth bomb.
Sounds like
so what's
an active addiction.
What was she showing here anyway? What's with the fucking shower head?
She was showing somebody. She was showing.
I think that's a lamp. I think that's a light fixture.
It is a light fixture.
Oh.
Let me.
She got one of them fancy schmancy trailer houses. She got a chandelabra.
Chandelabra. I don't know how you come on with
chandelier. That's a chandelabra, you know.
What have we got here, CJ?
Can be
can be measured as an
no.
I told you, it's not like I don't have a master's in nursing for nothing, y'all.
Holy fuck.
I fucking told you.
For the illicit manufacture. Well, of course it is. It's bloody meth.
Oh,
Shite.
it's West Virginia's, man. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
It's
Isn't
a
that?
hillbilly highway.
And I'm not being funny, but I honestly just, I mean, if you looked up Meth Head, it'd be Dorothy's face there going, hey.
Yeah.
Skeletor called Snotty. He's worried about you. Please eat a sandwich and put the crack pipe down.
Skeletor. I haven't heard that one in a long time.
She looked up the benefits and saw that they were
So then-
discontinued. Then she looked up how to make meth. That's
So
not
then
even
they
fun.
did- Well, why
What's it-
else would you, can anybody think of another reason? Why would she be looking that up?
I don't know.
Dorothy seems like a type that would think, you know,
You know why
about
she's looking it up? Because she's looking for a substitute for it. Because
What's
Mhm.
that box in
why?
the what's that box in the back of the cupboard? What's the name of that? Let's have a
Certified.
look. Google it.
And like anytime you buy that, you have to show your ID. And there's a
Yep.
limit on how many times you can buy it in 90 days. And you must always show your ID because it's behind the counter.
See, she thinks she's going to be, what is that woman's name that was mates with that big drug baron? There was a movie made about her not long ago. Do you know what I'm talking about? The Colombian woman.
Yeah, isn't that that's Spedo, whatever it was called? Isn't that the stuff that they have in cough medicine that people are addicted to when they can't get their hands
Yes.
on meth?
Yeah.
That's what it says. Mm-hmm.
You can only buy like 2 bottles with ID. You have to have your ID and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, where I'm at, that's how it is because
And
I got it.
remember,
Everywhere.
like Dorothy
Oh, it
is
is.
being heavily, what's the word, monitored at this moment in time. So she's maybe looking for legal highs. You know that.
Like robo frying back in the 90s when people would drink like bottles of Robitussin.
Yes.
Yeah.
I used to buy that syrup, cough medicine off
Yep.
the streets.
Benadryl and that. Do you get that over there?
To mix like liquid Percocet and anything, they call it syrup. Yeah.
Yes, California. You can't buy California and New York. You can't buy aerosol whipped cream unless
How the
you're
fuck do you have the recipe for meth, Southern lady?
So voices, you mean, voices, you mean whippets?
She
Yeah,
said, I
they're-
can't give it to you. It's against the law. But you know what? Thank you. Can you imagine that written down like your grandmom's handwriting, like the recipe for meth?
Oh, definitely way to go. Yeah, that sounds plausible. She was looking it up to see what was safe to take with her blood.
Holy crap, we have a Walter White.
Rodigal, you're one what I like to call optimist. Oh God, talk about stretching it. I see you go in there, but Rhodey, so I know what you're saying. She's your friend, so you've got to think the best.
Is she?
Oh, Rhodey goes into dots, aye.
Right. Didn't know that.
Who does?
Rhodey, girl.
She also goes to you stopped coming to my chat. And maybe because you go to Lindsay's. I seen people in the chat were saying about like their cable bill tied in with their internet. For the $10 a month, you're not getting no high speed internet. You're not getting cable with it either. It's for low income, especially with the pandemic, because a lot of kids were doing all
right,
and a lot of parents couldn't afford Wi-Fi, so they offer that. It's not like you guys aren't missing out on anything. I mean, you seen me roboting a second ago, right? It's not no high end fucking internet connection.
Yeah, but you can stream. You can do what you need to do on it.
Oh, it's very beneficial. It's amazing. It's very, very amazing offer, but it's not enough to be jealous. I guess you could be jealous, but I'm just saying for those saying like, oh, I'm paying $80 with cable. Yeah, you don't get cable or anything with it.
What's
Mine-
wrong, Rodigal?
Mine
Wait.
has. Go ahead.
Sorry,
Sorry,
Rhodey, I thought I seen you in Dorothy's chat. If you don't, I apologise. It must have been. Well, I seen you in somebody's chat. It was either Likens or Lindsay's.
I just got mine approved, and it's 7 cents a month for a year.
7 cents a month.
For a year? Good for you.
I get high-speed internet. I get the main internet package at $20 a month, and that's what my state has.
That's awesome.
Mine's about, probably in your money, about $50.
Yeah.
Well, I
My
have the,
cable and everything else is 40 something,
Okay.
which I'm going to cancel.
That's right. Rhodey's friends with B. Right. So you're not, no, she's not with Dorothy. I think you're a mod. Maybe
I
for
did
like
just say if I got it wrong, then I apologise, Rhodey. Know what I mean? Don't-
Kindness, that's for you to figure out. I'm not here to educate you on what that is.
Yeah, you got to type that into your Google search.
You were
it's just-
definitely somewhere where somebody was taking the content at me, Rhodey, so that's why I said it. But never mind.
they all
Breaking-
kind of blend, you know.
Aye.
Breaking Bad. If you watch Breaking Bad,
There
you
you
learn
go.
all you
Yeah.
need to know about meth.
Walter White, yes. Yeah.
I nearly
Yeah.
thought I could make meth, but
I think some people ask certain questions as a setup against a certain creator.
Oh, aye, definitely.
Oh, I've seen a lot of them coming by. I've just chosen not to respond.
don't fall on the floor. Okay.
Is that
my
what it
case-
is we play? I knew it was something like that.
Well,
Yeah.
I remember.
meth, fertilizer, pseudo, and other stuff. Jesus, I have never looked up anything to do with meth. Why would I need? Why would you need to? There's only one reason. Let's be honest here. But anyway, CJ, who was she dragging? Which one of us was she dragging last night?
Um,
Well, it had to be me somewhere.
no, I only watched. I skim it during. I don't watch it. I just
Yeah.
skim it to see if she's playing any of my shit, so I
Mhm.
can strike her. But, no, so I'd skipped it and I saw something flash that made me think, oh, right. No, but nobody said it was a crime, Rhodey. Did you hear anybody say it was a crime? No. I can't even be bothered. So I think she was
No, but
talking.
looking up the recipe to meth will get you flagged.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, no, she was talking about Natasha. That's what it was.
Yep. Natasha and Jessica K.
To be
Jessica
fair,
K.
we are totally ruminizing. It's a rumor she's looking up the ingredients to that because it could be she was looking up cold medicine or a quick way to get the same effects as there's many different things she could have been looking up for. None of which have any good reasoning, but you know what I mean. Just for
Well, I mean, if it was something innocent, then why did she take down her life?
oh, good question. I didn't know she took it down.
Aye.
Because she played Angela's Clips and Giggles content, and she's
Mhm.
not looking to get struck right now.
I was muted there. She knows who Angela is. She knows that she's a mod for you, Granny. Of course she does.
Oh, she knows who Angela. Everybody knows who Angela is. Angela's been around for years with
Mhm.
Dorothy, with me, with all of us. She knows who she is.
Well, that's why I couldn't believe the way she was talking about Angela. I was like, what?
Well, you know, Dorothy, she'll make up in her own head that you're best friends with somebody.
Aye.
She'll praise her up and down, and then turn around and say, you know, I grew her channel.
I love
mine.
I love Angela's videos.
But she needs somewhere
She
to
could
learn.
also,
She
this
she
is
needs
also
somewhere to learn.
Dorothy. She
Let's
could be
be
doing it to try to cause a rift too.
Yeah.
Right. Well, Dorothy's good for that.
I wouldn't trust
Right.
Dorothy any farther than we could toss her little Skeletor ass.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
He's
let's
a
be honest.
bastard.
There's not one of us sitting in this panel would have anything to do with her.
Nothing.
No.
Nope.
Dude, I
Nope.
wouldn't stand in the bathroom line with her.
I was gonna say my cable, because I couldn't say it back then. My cable, I pay $230 for phone, cable, and internet.
Phew.
And I'm thinking to myself, how are you guys paying so much cheaper than I am?
Mm.
But
Thank you, Remy. Yeah,
I
Wog
caught
went left last night. Sorry.
No,
Again.
I caught a bit of Wogs, but he seems to have really lost the plot.
Mm.
Dude, did you hear him going off?
Well, he was so rude to Misfit Jenny on behalf of Vivian, and Wild's fucking
Wow.
weird. I'm so sick of this dude. Everything we were saying a month ago, he was calling us out for saying it. He's now saying today.
Right?
It's like
Who is
he
this?
and talk about turncoats. Wild Whiskey OG.
Oh, Whiskey
a
OG.
bit like liking with Mrs. P.
Oh, I didn't see that.
No, about Natasha. I mean, he went off about Natasha, and you're not a friend to anybody. Like everything that everybody has been saying about her, now he's on the fucking bandwagon.
He was celebrating her channel going down and saying, you know, you knew that was coming. But when we used to say that, he would say how horrible we were and blah, blah, blah. And he always says turncoats. He's the biggest turncoat there is.
But I don't believe that they were ever, him or Viv, were ever Natasha's friends.
Nah.
No,
It was
I
a
believe
plan.
it was a long troll to see if
Yeah.
he could get the money so that he could get into his spot. And
Really
did you hear that now Jenny's out and Viv's back in?
So is he dumped Jenny?
Well, I mean, it would put him in an impossible position because Jenny supports Natasha.
He was being really mean to Jenny. He was telling Jenny, you know, you don't support me. Either you get in or get out. Stop, you know, blah, blah, blah. And Vivian's his friend. And if you have a problem with Vivian, then you can leave. And he was totally disrespecting her, totally embarrassed her. Verbal abuse, typical Wog. Very embarrassing.
Who did they kick
It's
off the
tried-
plan? Jenny?
He kicked
I
her off.
guess he ended up kicking Jenny off probably because he was being so mean to her. I was shocked she even stayed.
Oh, Jenny,
She
you
was-
could do so much better.
She
I
could.
hope
It was
Jenny
some
Absolutely.
triangulation.
I hope
I mean,
she finds
he
her
was-
self-respect somewhere.
What, Granny, you said the other night, it goes for her too. If you're going to have an internet boyfriend, right, you know, make sure you're not going to go for a broke
Right.
ass like that.
A scrub is a man who ain't gonna get no love.
The whole thing seems very odd. I mean, in 2022, there are a lot of dating websites without a doubt. But if you have to like literally date the lowest crumbs from across YouTube, and you literally got to drive to pick them up because they have no job, they have no house, they have
Jeez.
nothing, and bring them back to your home, maybe you should reconsider your choices. You can't be that desperate. You're better off being single. I'd rather be a cat lady.
Yeah.
I agree. I totally agree.
Dude,
Could you
Mhm.
imagine
And it was-
if he was Whiskey?
yeah.
Whiskey would
And
just
it was triangulation.
But he would just
Sorry.
come in. I dated a guy, I think. I lived with a guy for 2 years, so I think I'm safe to say that Whiskey's just going to be one of them guys that sits in his bedroom playing his guitar, getting pissed every night, and pop out once in a while to get you to wash his fucking boxer shorts and make him
Ugh.
something to eat. Fuck that.
Oh my God, you just described it.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Exactly what that would be like.
I'm going to be a star one day, baby.
How can you have your man just embarrass you like that, though? Like I, you know, in front of all these people, and then he's preaching about loyalty and having his back and supporting him. He's very abusive, is what he is. I mean, there's no other term for it. It's abuse.
Aye.
He did the same thing with Vivian. You're not answering my. You're gonna call me and not answer my calls. Stop calling me, as he continuously called her. It's weird. It's weird behavior. But Vivian gives him money. Jenny probably doesn't.
Well, I would not be surprised if that was a different. That was a factor. I can't say that other word.
Have a bit of respect. Vivian sitting up on Dorothy's after like 2 weeks ago, what Dorothy called her and said about her. Where is your dignity and your
She's not
respect?
got any. She's got none.
No.
Dorothy even didn't say as bad about me. And there's no fucking way I would ever sit up anywhere near her again. I don't get these people. I just don't get it.
There's a lot of people I don't get on YouTube.
Unfortunately, Luann, can somebody look at whatever the community post was? I'm not subscribed to Natasha. I don't have her in my algorithm, and I'm being too stubborn. I'm not putting her back in.
Mm.
Like, it took me a lot of work to get her out of my algorithm. I sure as hell don't want her back in it. So can somebody please check to see what the community post is that Natasha made to Luann. Oh, I hate
She
her.
said that there is no limit. She basically responded back, there is no limit to Cash App. You broke something about you're broke or something like that. You broke bitch or something like that.
You know what? I'd rather be a broke bitch. I would rather be a broke bitch than a recliner sitting, makeup selling.
Amen.
Guys, Daisy Duke sent me this. It's Natasha's version of the rose.
Oh my God.
Perfect.
You see how Natasha had the terrible itch.
Oh God.
Oh,
That
So,
video, I can't with that video, her itch.
oh no, I know. The cunning cactus. Cunning.
Oh God. And then sniff it.
Ugh.
Scratch and
I'm,
sniff.
no. That's disgusting in so many different ways.
Look at Enchanted's comment.
I can't see it.
Took out scammy.
Creepy.
TOS now stands for took out scammy.
I'm surprised that she's not been somewhere ranting, you know.
Well, she did Hannah gave her cold, so if her case of COVID was the worst case that her town doctor had ever seen, then I imagine that this cold is probably damn near nuclear. So
Right.
it's put the big old girl down and caused her some delay in response.
I'll be back in a couple
Well,
of minutes, girls.
you guys know her better.
Okay, Jared.
Is her town doctor the guy from Little House on the Prairie or something? He doesn't get around much.
Well, given that the bitch lives in defunky ass Springs, Florida, I'm sure it's probably Doc Robbins from the Andy Griffith Show. Probably makes house calls and stops by there,
She does claim he makes house calls. She claims that she thinks she's such a celebrity. She claims she has everybody's personal phone number. The local judge, the local police, the local, the attorneys, the doctor. She has all their personal numbers.
If she lives in a town as tiny as defunky ass Springs, guess what? I live in a town the similar size. I have all of those phone numbers as well. So does everybody else that has a copy of the fucking phone book.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
they still pass out phone books.
It must be nice to be able to lie that much and make people think she thinks that she's in the right and that smart.
She really does. I know. Unbelievable.
Well, my question is, who the fuck dresses these assholes that can't see that she's like a scammer? Who the fuck lets them out of their bed every day?
I know.
Who feeds them? Are they allowed to adult? Are they allowed to drive and hold down a job? Are they allowed to vote? Because if so, I'm sure that the next election, I would like to talk with them.
I don't know. All I know is that it's just disgusting. No matter how you put it, no matter how you run it.
Cheryl, you'll have to go back and listen. I'm not going to re-explain it one more time. Rewind and you can go back and I clearly explained it.
I would just like to thank the 226 people who have chosen to give us your view tonight instead of watching Mr. Portland make pizza. I know it must have been a hard choice for you all, but thanks for sticking with us.
Oh, come on. Walter's sexy.
Yeah, kick her off. Goodbye, Ginger.
Oh, come on. Look at his see-through shirts. Oh.
It's either Walter or Dalton or Walter Zadinsky. So you've got one of three. You got two Walters and a Dalton to pick from.
Yeah.
Well, I'd take Walter over liking any day.
Well, then you know what? I'm hopping the fence. I'm going for ladies now.
To be sick. Well, it looks like it's all going down over there. Not.
I don't know.
Do we do a drawer flash, or what do you call that? When you go into a creator's chat, you send all your. Should we do that? Remember, I used to send you guys around. We go into different chat rooms that were live.
Room
We should
raid.
do that to Mrs.
Room
P.
raid.
Room raid.
Yeah, drawer raid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd
Pam
be
on
funny.
Mrs. P.
Could you imagine how quickly she'd be trying to block all of us if we're not already blocked?
Oh no, she
No,
had
she
unblocked
unblocked everybody.
2,000 people last night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, reblock me, please.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I just, there's certain people on here, no matter how many times I'm tagged, no matter how many times they say something, I never respond because I don't want to fuck there. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
No, I agree. It would have been funny though.
Because you're going to get 100 posts a day. As you know, CJ,
Oh, aye.
you've a big fan.
Some of these people doesn't matter if you ignore it or not. They're just like on a whole other level of crazy.
Mrs. Portland's opinion of me is not the average Joe's opinion of me. So make your pizza and hush.
Well, listen, she apologised to me, and then 5 minutes later, says my whole chat was blocked. So
Bye, Tully Mary.
she's a little bit contrary. Let's just see.
Here, will we look at Mrs. P, Angela's video of Mrs. P?
Yes.
Cutting, shredding the t-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
Oh my God, that was hilarious, I have to say.
Yeah.
Right, Southern Lady.
And I
thought it was the best choice of song ever. Oh, by the way, guys, Lufa's doing a live tomorrow night. She's going to play some 80s and 90s music. So if you'd like to, yes, if you'd like to party with a psychopath, there's a great live for you.
There really is.
If you
There
like
really is
party
something
with
wrong
a
with her.
psychopath.
I mean, seriously.
You know?
There's something sincerely wrong with her. Seriously, like, I can't even, I mean, joking aside, there's something just deeply wrong with her. If she lived closer to me, I'd be fucking terrified for my life. And I'm not exaggerating. The bitch is fucking nuts. Nuts.
Seriously, she is.
Yeah, she is. She's like, she needs to be in a jacket in a facility. I can't. The way she just makes up shit and believes herself, and the endless lies. And apparently now I've harassed her for a year and a half because I wanted to glare her. Like, where the fuck do you come out? Even Pesky was like, I can't with you anymore, Lufa. I know you're lying. Like, I know you hate her. Even on people you hate, you can't just make up lies like that. When Pesky's speaking up, the bitch is psycho.
I have to say, Pesky separated herself, and that tells you everything you need to know there.
Hey, wait a wee minute now. Don't start talking crazy, Jura. Pesky's as big a fucking nutcase.
I'm not here, girl. I'm not going to argue there.
I gotta say, I don't know, but like both of them are nuttier than fucking squirrel shit.
I think the difference is Pesky has days where she's normal, where Lufa doesn't. Pesky kind of like fluctuates from being normal, being crazy, being normal, and Lufa is just everyday crazy.
Yes, yeah, I agree with you, but sometimes that makes it even worse for Pesky because you think you've got through to her, and you think that she's starting to see fucking reality, and then something will happen, and she's back saying that all you did was attack her, and I'm like, I never fucking attacked you. You attacked me.
The only thing we done wrong, the only thing I've ever done wrong on Pesky, that I speak to you, Granny. That's it.
That's it. That's all it takes. I know.
Yep.
It's insane.
And
She hasn't accused you yet of speaking on her deceased husband or, any of the other rumors.
Jesus, don't say that. No, I've got enough of them.
She first accused the first person she accused. I said, Pesky, there would have been 50 of that. Then she accused CJ, and then she accused B, and then she accused Melissa J. Then it was Melissa J's mods, and she just keeps saying that people said it. Nobody said that. Nobody.
I've never seen anybody say it.
I have to say this, that since I've come on here and over the years, and I think this is the worst I've ever saw it, and I'm not talking about anybody in particular, but I've never seen as much mental health issues in my life.
Yep.
Okay.
Do we agree?
If we
Wait, do you guys want to
yeah.
hear something funny? Rhodey
Yeah.
Gal ran back to Likens and claims that me and CJ are claiming that Dorothy's making meth. First off, wasn't I the only one that said maybe she's not making meth? For fuck's sake, Rhodey Gal, you weird ass bitch.
Jess, you were
Fucking
killing robot in there. What did she say we said?
What?
Rhodey Gal ran right back to Lycan and said, you can go watch CJ and Jess claiming that Dorothy is making meth because she looked up whatever the name of that medicine is.
Wow.
I'm the one that said that there's a chance she wasn't looking up for meth reasons. But okay, Rhodey Gal, you fucking idiot.
I'm the asshole that said it was the active ingredient in meth. And nobody said she was making it.
Rhodey, this is why I knew you were a fucking dick.
What's happened to Rhodey girl? She used to come into her chats.
Aye,
I
well, she's went with liking, isn't she?
Well, there's your problem right there.
She's another one of these stupid middle-aged women that think they've got a chance. Why would they want anything to do with him anyway? But you've got all these middle-aged women over there. Like fucking that Rachel Townsend. It's like, he's never going to fuck with you, Rachel.
I know.
Take your money forever.
Some people just need
Rhodey, listen, wait a minute. Rhodey's back in the chat. Don't fucking go and lie about us, right? We never said she was making meth. We showed she was looking it up, and then we said what that fucking thing was. You're sick of the hypocrisy, but you sit over there. Let me tell you something about hypocrisy, Rhodey girl, right? Your fucking best mate Lycan put a video up today saying Country Joe teaches you how to grift. Because last night I said if we were ever going to super chat me date the night because it'll piss Scammy off, right? But Lycan sits there every fucking night with his grifting banner. Pay me, you're my subscribers. You've got to pay me. And not only that, but he's grifting for his fucking internet girlfriend now too. Talk to me about hypocrisy.
You're wasting your breath. Look at her comment.
Rhodey girl, I'm going to tell you a wee thing, right? Dorothy has accused me of this shit.
Well, why did you go running back to him then?
Rhodey gal, why don't you get it right? I'm the one who said it was.
It's not right. It's not right.
Meth. So if you're gonna do it, don't tag Jess. Don't tag CJ.
Right,
voices said it. And if you're gonna use my name, you better get the fucking words right.
And wait a minute.
I'm the only one up here that said it didn't have to be meth.
I got you mixed up because I knew you'd been in some cunt's chat and it was Lycan's, not Dorothy's. I fucking said, oh, I'm sorry, I got it wrong and I apologise. So no rumour was started. Something was said that was wrong and corrected and apologised for. But you still decided to run to fucking idiots and lie. You're part of the reason you chose
You should go and type your message, Rhodey gal. You straight up lied. You lied. I was not up here saying Farsy's making mess. You're a liar. Everybody
has been the worst to be. Are you fucking mental?
The worst to be.
Fucking B's not a drop in the fucking ocean, mate. Not a drop in the ocean. So where's B to defend me that gets it every fucking night? Or Jess?
Don't even let her try to. She's trying to drag B into this. Don't even let her. Fuck out of here.
Really, I honestly don't know.
Don't reflect on your actions. We're asking you, why did you go over there and say what you said?
Yeah, why did you leave my chat? We've always got on well, Rhodey. Always got on well. You went over, left my chat, went running over there. Why? And you are defending Dorothy. You've obviously
And
not heard of some of the nastiest shit that she said about me, CJ, Granny, Voices, everyone.
She said something about B almost 6 months ago, and I most definitely did speak out. So the fuck you mean?
I definitely spoke out when she said that about B.
I don't like people running from chat to chat to chat. I hate that. Hate it.
Especially when they're lying. You're lying. You're a liar, Rody Gal. You straight up just fucking lied.
Right.
And then she wants to talk about CJ starting rumors, as you just started one too. What are you, fucking 12? CJ started a rumor on me, so I'm going to start one on her. It's that weirdo shit. You're overly invested. Log off.
If you're gonna lie about us, at least get the fucking lie right.
You're just a shit stirrer. You're just one of them ones that wants to cause shit. That's all you
Mm-hmm.
are.
We're not bashing Rudy Girl Irvin. I'm going to be honest. I never had a problem with Rudy Girl.
Me
And
either.
she came in here tonight.
Is that the real Irvin?
Yeah.
What?
She
Nobody's
came in here
bashing
tonight.
correcting her lies.
And she ran back over to Lycan.
Sure, I'm blocking that arrow because that is definitely one of my trolls.
Here, you go for it, girl.
It's not about going chat to chat. It's when you go chat to chat and you're lying, and then you come back here and have the audacity to want somebody to correct something they already corrected, when you're the only one now spreading lies and rumors. That's the issue.
None
That's
of that
not
would have
the
gone
thing.
anywhere
Okay,
if you
Big D.
wouldn't have said anything.
Well, maybe it should be the headline then. Maybe she shouldn't be running chat room to chat room spreading rumors. It's not true. I never said Dorothy was making meth, ever.
No, you didn't.
It's not
I see
fucking
what you
true.
mean.
And
I see what
I've
I
seen some shit go down with other people that have ran from chat to chat, and not mentioning any names, but there was a lot of shit went down, and the person hadn't even fucking said it, and
That's
they
how
got
it
the
goes.
blame. Yeah,
Right. That's how rumors start now. Whoever was in Likens, they're full-heartedly going to believe that me and CJ said Dorothy was making meth, and it's going to continue on with that storyline until it lands on Dorothy's lap, and I'm not getting another 36 hours of fucking threats. It's ridiculous. It's easy for Rody Gale to be down in the comment section and start your little shit with your little fungi motherfucker, but when it's your real life being affected, you don't like now that people are talking back to you, do you? Now they want to be a victim.
I get what you mean.
that's all right, Irvin. We got it. God's sake. You know, there's no need for her to do that. I'm surprised. I've never had an issue with Rudy Girl. I've honestly not. I'm surprised. Yeah, actually. But there you go.
I'm shocked because Rody Gal's been one of my is always over in my chats, all of that. I'm like legit sitting over here just like shaking my head. Like, what the actual fuck? Nobody said that. Jess and CJ, neither one of them said that. I'm the one who used the M word. Fuck. And I'm not looking for Dot to come after me. So just get away with me, with that shit from me.
Well,
I don't give a
Voices,
shit if she does or not, but
this is how subscribers get their little recognition from their creator that they like, right? Because who does like and hate more than anybody? Me and then CJ. So go back over there and say Granny and CJ were there right now saying Dorothy's cooking meth, and now she gets a little good girl pat on the head from Lycan, and you started a rumor of something that's not even true.
Why would you want him to touch you anywhere? He's got a fungi dick. He's a man. He has to touch his dick every time he pisses. You don't think he don't have fungi fingers too?
oh God, no. Oh, come on. We're not talking about dicks. I've seen enough dicks on here to do me a lifetime.
Just clarify, Irish, you've never seen Lycans, not by me, because we need that disclaimer everywhere we go now.
No, oh my God, you see, there you go. I have not, right. The only dicks that I have seen is the ones that pop up on my screen that flash at me.
But it was okay to use my name.
Thank you, Brody. I do appreciate that, because I certainly didn't say it. But you still shouldn't have used CJ's either. CJ didn't say it either. I get you were upset with her, but this is how stuff goes. This is the trouble it causes. It's not, you don't understand what we go through. I bet you feel like shit because we're all up here talking down on you. You have no idea what an entire live stream of somebody just going on and on about you does to you. So when little rumors like that get spread, you have no idea what it's going to cause. The tsunami.
Like, Rhodey, honestly, you've no idea. Dot would start on the biggest look. She would look at an acorn and make it out into like the massive oak tree. You've no idea the shite. She keeps mentioning us in every live that she does. Did I mention meth? I probably did.
Sorry, it's the main ingredient in what. Why does one look that up? Well, have you ever watched Breaking Bad? I'm sorry, I can't help
I'll tell
that.
you why, Rhodey, because Dot sits and puts up my fucking history for 3 years ago on repeat, night after night after night. Am I
Yep.
fucking lying to anybody here?
No.
She does. You've been attacked terribly with
Don't
her.
fucking question me anyway, right? I didn't insinuate she was on meth, and you said I did. So you're the liar, you're the hypocrite. Fuck off, Rhodey. Go back to Likens, because he's another fucker that sits and goes live with my name and his title 4 nights out of 7, right? So I really don't have any time for anybody. It's a moderator over there. So, right, just don't address me anymore, right? Address the other people. Don't address me.
Sounds
Yeah.
fair enough.
I have my own opinion about it, and I'm sticking with it, and that's it.
Or at least
You know?
she's owning being a shit stirrer. But it does though, Rudy. It does. It has a lot to do with liking because it's a reflection, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you know.
My words get me in enough hot water. I don't need anybody on this panel. I don't want anybody on this panel, and I also don't want to be excluded from playing with my friends. So
Playing with my
don't,
friends.
please don't, like, if you are going to do that, at least, no, Rhodey, you don't have to leave, but just understand that by taking and going and doing what you did, now there's going to be fallout, and guaranteed you're going to get addressed again, because I'll be pissed if I get a fucking live done about me.
And I'll get a live done about me. I don't really give a shite. I get plenty of lives done about me. Talking about mentally unwell people. I mean, we talked about Blair. Let's just the other night I had a live made about me, and the allegations were that wild. I'm still. I mean, you can laugh a lot of it off because it's all just shite.
Mm-hmm.
But my God, Jess K.
But sometimes you can't laugh it off, because you know what? A lot of us creators and a lot of subscribers put on a mask because we don't want to alarm those of us that are on camera. A lot of us do put on a mask and put on a strong front and act like it doesn't bother us. And then we click that end live and sit and cry.
No, well, I don't. Not on this one, because she's an absolute head the ball. Absolute head the
I
ball.
realize that, but it's also, you know, what if they don't know what you're going through externally?
Well, apparently, I'm working behind the scenes. I've worked behind the scenes from January. I'm telling you, I'm exhausted. Well, I'm exhausted. I mean, Dot believed I was working for Granny, right? Never got my money still, Granny, by the way.
Damn it, Granny.
Yep. Now, apparently, I'm working with Lincoln.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And
how much does he pay?
It's cheap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm working with this one and that one and the other one because she wants to deflect the big elephant in the room.
Oh, the fake baby?
Yeah.
The fact that the bitch wasted, I don't know, a week of Andrea Power's life trying to say that, oh, I can't get this baby to latch. Maybe because it's not yours.
Wow.
That's exactly.
Shame on you. There's an actual mental illness where people fake pregnancies.
I'm telling you, they're crazy on here. Are you okay, CJ?
I am fine.
Just another night on the tubes.
Yeah.
It is. It's crazy at times on here.
Well, Jur, I'm sorry that you got your turn this week.
Oh no, she thinks that she's going to stop me talking about this, and I'm not. I've got an interview coming up with the main people that were affected by all this, and it's coming up next week. Hopefully, all been well. So she can accuse me of the biggest load of shite to deflect. No one believes her.
Well, doesn't she realize that like our daytime is like the middle of your fucking night?
Yeah, well, and the things it's just, she turns off chat, so no one will come in and ask her anything.
Oh, so that's.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, I don't think she really wants to continue on because, like, I'm very aware of a fake baby. I'm very aware of my friend's time that she fucking wasted. So
Exactly.
go ahead and keep talking, girl, because I'll start talking about you next.
And accuses me of going real life. No, I'm not going real life. There has to be a real fucking baby before it's classed as real life. Let's be honest here.
Okay, so you're saying that now. Oh, I'm sorry. She's saying, if I understand everything correctly, she's now saying that you went real life on her over an imaginary baby?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Is the bitch like 6 fries short of a Happy Meal?
Probably. It's the biggest elephant, and she doesn't want you to flex from it. She won't talk about it. She won't mention it. Let's bring the players in here. Let's have a good chat with them, because I think we need to go back a full year.
Come on, panel up, ladies.
Yeah, though they will. There's 3 of them are definitely coming up for a chat. Absolutely.
Oh, I want to be a fly in that room.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight?
No, not tonight. No, because this is going to be like we're going to go back a year, because we've got to talk about the restraining order, the court case.
Oh, is this about Jessica Ricky?
Uh-huh.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Aye.
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 The high road, and I'll take the low road.
Jesus. I think we need a low road girl.
There's many that are already taking that fucking low road.
All right. So, as a recap for this week started out with, how did it start out? Voices getting struck and Kim and Crafton smarming Granny, while Jur was under fire from a woman with a fake baby. CJ was under fire from a man with a fungi penis.
Oh my God.
Molly Golightly is over fucking around taking people's money left and right for some unknown crazy thing. I think the only one that really didn't rear his ugly little head this week was that nasty PI James Michael Terry.
Give it time, girl. Give it time.
I guess maybe I'm really glad that I had COVID this week, because I really didn't pay attention to most of it.
I got struck again.
I'm going to be honest, until you get a channel on YouTube and you come on and you come live and you make videos, you don't realize the amount of shite that goes on.
Yeah.
And the shite behind the scenes.
True, exhausting.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But I did deserve the strike. I was being a mean girl. I totally deserved it. I knew it was going to end that way, and I was looking for my vacation. So
you couldn't control yourself.
Dot's a compulsive liar, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not forget, I went on a wonderful holiday with that money Natasha gave me for the teeth.
Right.
That she got back.
She's lied about you several times. Several.
Helen Chaffer even went in on Dorothy's life, and this is months ago. This has gone on for months, and pleaded with her to stop it, to leave CJ alone. CJ was just at the bottom, which, you know, there's only so much that people can take. Let's be honest here. CJ,
I could only handle listening to her for a few minutes, because every time you would listen to her, it would be like, well, let's talk about this person. Well, let's talk about that person. Let's talk about this person. And it would be incriminating for talking about any person she chose.
and she wouldn't stop.
No, not at all.
Although I think those every 6 months, I think we should have a dump everything out onto the table.
Yeah.
Like, I collect it all in my handbag, and every 6 months, I think that we should just dump everything out on the table that we all know. Clear the air. It's how we get past the bygone. That's how we make bygones. It's how we move into the next world. And you notice the one thing that's happened is that Natasha started going down. Everybody again made amends, apologized for, because we all knew that it was an offshoot of the bullshit with Natasha. And then the flip-floppers come in, the wet fish come in, and they cause divide one more time. But yet again, here we are on a Saturday, wrapping it all up again. Look, we're clearing the air. We're holding panels with multiple people. People are in the same room that couldn't be in the same rooms together before.
That's true, actually. And maybe at Christmas, we'll be all sitting up here, laughing, joking.
Hopefully.
Friends.
Oh, fuck. At Christmas, we'll still be poking fun at Natasha and her dumb ass. She'll have lost her 87th bajillion channel.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's. But last night CJ done a great live, and it was with Sally Ann, and totally different. It was pearls in a basket.
Oh yeah.
It was.
I have to say, CJ, you had a great patience. I know that you don't have patience, but you had great patience for that live. I was very proud of you.
Yeah.
I found it quite. Maybe it's just that it's such a change from a normal live that I found it quite relaxing. But I also really like to see
the pearl.
Yeah, but I like to see people doing well as well. Like, I would love to get you on with your stuff voices, really, honestly. And even like
anytime we'll do it. Mama Knows Best and I are getting ready to do some crafting panels too. So yeah, absolutely. I don't have anything right now that I've really been working on because I've been working in real life stuff, but soon.
I would like to do like a big community sale and get like, all the people that are crafters, and let everybody have their own wee bit to sell their stuff.
Like half an hour to sell or 15 minutes.
Yeah, you would have to set a time limit on it.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of cool too, because of right before Christmas, everybody's going to be looking for different little things to give, and not be so expensive, because the prices at the stores are raising and raising and raising and raising. So it'd be kind of nice to have some things that you can give that are not as expensive.
I fully agree with that, and more people are giving handmade.
Yeah. And I don't know, I just have a tendency to think that handmade things are more special.
Enchanted, Sally Ann's are all handmade.
She's not in the
No, I have to say, she's probably one of the best crafters I've ever saw. She can put her hand to anything.
Absolutely. The jewelry she showed the other night.
Wow.
The big pieces of gems, and how she has the wire going around. Man, it's beautiful.
But she actually makes, the colored stone inside. The resin.
Yeah.
Does everything.
They're beautiful. And they're absolutely gorgeous.
You've only seen like a small example.
I know.
You've got. Honestly, if I was her, I would be on every day.
Yeah. I mean, I'm amazed that she probably does that because she loves to do it, but all of the things that she has, my gosh, if she had her own little shop of some kind and put a lot more things up, she'd probably sell them so fast.
Oh, she would.
She
Absolutely.
would. But she goes to a lot of events page,
Hmm.
you know, where she'll have a stall.
Oh, yeah. I remember her talking. I remember her saying that. Does she sell very much when she does that?
Yes, aye, she does well. Aye, she does.
I think she's gone now, allegedly. I think maybe Brittany is back behind in the store or in the live.
I can't see her now, Brittany, so I think she might be gone.
Yeah, I think she is gone. That was maybe a wee while ago.
Yeah.
You must be
I would
behind
love
that.
to see like a YouTube community store.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to see that where, because like like I know for me, Mama Knows Best makes tumblers. So
Yeah, I've seen
where I'm
lot of
going
them.
for Christmas because I like to make sure that, that way my friends are packing a cup, and every time they look at that cup, they think of me.
Are those the ones that have like the design on them and then the resin over it?
She does the sublimation.
What I
So
don't know
it's
what that.
like it's there. It's part of the cup itself.
Oh, you're crafting, Megan.
Yep, Megan is too.
Oh, Megan, you need to come on when I'm going to do like the big community one. You need to come on, hon.
That would be great.
I
That would
used
be
to-
good. I think it's a change.
I used to do crafts a long time ago, but I haven't gotten back into them.
And I'd love to get Mama Knows Best on with her tumblers as well.
Yes, and she also does. Oh my goodness, she does T-shirts. She does the bleaching out of the and then lays the image over it and presses it on.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Boys, I had a lot of people last night wanting mugs with Country Joe on it. Now, wouldn't it be great if Mama Knows Best and I kind of work together and
Maybe.
she could do my merch?
Well, and then she could mail it out from the States, and it wouldn't be. I mean, it might be something to talk with. I mean, that would be another reason to get the PDF like what I wanted, so that I can make your this icon here.
Oh, God, I need to send it. Sorry, hon.
Yeah, it's okay. That would be another reason to get that to her, because she can print that off and sublimate it right onto cups. And then you would be able to, you would totally be able to cut some of the shipping costs down, because I mean, you could order the supplies to have them sent directly to her,
or just the money,
she could mail
or
them.
just work out how much it costs to make one. Let's say it costs
$8 to make one.
$8 to make one, and then by the time you posted it within the USA, and then work it out, and basically I would only take a percentage of it for using my logo.
Yeah, something like that. I'm sure it'd be a great thing. Why, absolutely.
Well,
Julie and
CJ,
Jackson is doing
what
that.
could we do? We don't craft, CJ. What could we sell?
Oh, okay, Ginger. Have a nice night, sweetheart.
Yes, Ginger.
We can't sell anything, sweetheart.
Oh.
Sorry, we can't.
No, we can't. No, I thought
Yeah, Megan, I'm about ready to transition into fall and Christmas.
Voices, I have to show you something.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Oh.
It's in my
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah. So it goes with my little motif. Am I turning wrong? There we go. And that's my big fireplace. So I
love it. Thank you for showing me that.
I had to show that to you.
That's beautiful.
Oh.
Megan, sorry.
What?
I was just wondering if Megan had like an Etsy or something, because I've never seen her stuff. I don't know what she does.
Oh my goodness, Megan has some amazing stuff. She does a little bit of everything.
Oh,
she does the 3D thing. She makes like the 3D shadow boxes, and they're lit up. She does tumblers. She does a little bit of everything.
And does she have an Etsy, Voices?
I'm not sure if it's if she has Etsy or not.
Excuse me.
Oh, Gold Star Mom has her first live tonight.
What
Oh,
time?
really?
Oh,
She's working on her Etsy.
Right.
okay.
Gold Star Mom. So that we could, I'll put her link.
Do you show your stuff on your channel, Megan?
I love Gold Star Mom.
I finished this the other day.
Yes.
I know. I think most everybody's seen the last of the stuff that I had
Oh,
finished.
that's so pretty.
But I did a little hummingbird.
It's blue.
Well, it's
Oh.
purples. It's purples and teals and greens.
Yeah.
I
So
found it.
yeah.
Right, hold on.
Who lies about a baby? Brittany J.
You're way back, Brittany.
Oh.
Right, this is Gold Star Mom. Can we all sub to our lovely Gold Star? And apparently she's going live at some stage, but we're not sure what time.
Oh,
there
it's
she
until
is.
tomorrow night, 7
Oh,
o'clock.
until tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. Okay, I'll look for it.
I put the link below just where Gold Star is. And
Okay.
oh, that would be brilliant.
Just sagacious. I think my mod Crafty Princess does them.
I'll be
Hopefully-
there with bells on.
Yeah. Hopefully, Julie, Jur, leave your chat up so that way I can try to catch it and I can get it after I come off.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Unless somebody strikes me or puts a privacy strike or something on.
I know.
Well, I tried to behave, Jur. I really did.
No, you were
I
very
think
good,
I was
actually.
worse than you tonight, voices.
No, you should. Well, I have to say, Voices was very well behaved.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
digging at me there. Did you hear that, girls?
No, you were.
Definitely.
Well, I mean, other than the second coming comment, I mean, come on now. That you got
Well,
to.
sorry, I'm not speaking to you anyway, CJ.
What?
I forgot about that.
Oh,
That's right. You two are fighting. You two don't like each
Yeah.
other.
well,
Because she doesn't answer my WhatsApp.
That's
Yeah.
because I deleted WhatsApp.
Why?
Because I'll tell you about it later.
All right then. We can't because you haven't got bloody WhatsApp.
Excuse me, but when we usually contact on the mobile anyway, you could text me.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. The old-fashioned way.
Oh, the old-fashioned way is always the best way.
No
I know, get
problem.
rid of WhatsApp. I forgot to tell you actually.
Oh, thanks, friend. Yeah. I said this bitch has not answered me. She
Oh,
fell
you
out with
thought
me.
I've been ignoring
Don't worry.
you? Yeah.
Don't worry, Jur. Every time I text her messaging, she doesn't answer that often either. Once in a
That's
while.
Facebook. I told you, Paige. I'm not great on Facebook.
I know.
Find her on a live and ask for a link.
Yeah.
And I was passing on really big scandal.
Oh,
And I thought she would have been on it. But there
Yeah.
you go.
damn it.
No,
Enchanted, I can do monogrammed layered letters.
did you get shells today, CJ?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I did. Yes. I was a bit disappointed.
Oh.
But
Aw.
I've got to clean them all. I haven't washed them all yet. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to put a video up tomorrow, and I'll show them in them. But they're not great. They're okay.
They're all right. We can't decoupage them or anything.
You will maybe. I think I'll feel different once I've cleaned them.
You're so ungrateful, CJ.
But
Your daughter and G was out going through
know,
that rain and
what kind of
lashing
shit?
rain.
I says, get your two selves back on that fucking beach. Come back and sit. No, they're okay. I will show you some. There was a couple of them ones, you know, that you put to your ear and you can hear the water.
Oh.
What a load of shite.
It's true.
Yeah.
I'm a bit disappointed, Brittany, because I did apologise to her, right? I thought she'd been on dots, and it wasn't dots, it was likings. So I'd say to her, I'm sorry, I got that wrong. But still not great that you're a mod for liking, but never mind. And then she went and done that and lied about us, and that's not right.
Actually, she picked the two wrong people, right? If she was going to say anything, she should have said it was Voices and Jur.
I would have totally not had a shit fit.
But nobody said, nobody on panel said that she was definitely making mess.
No, but I maybe insinuated. No, well, I insinuate. Well, I don't know what I insinuate. Well, I mean, I own it. If I said it, I didn't actually say she was making. No, I did not. You didn't either, Voices. But no, it was CJ and Granny. I believe we're innocent in this one.
Right. Laurie's fine, Charlie. She's kind of done with YouTube. She'll pop in now and again, but she's not really interested in YouTube anymore.
I can't say I blame her, because I felt a blip about a week ago, and I thought, this is just a bit of shite. And I know you felt that way, CJ.
I did. I did. I still do a bit, but I've got to say, like what Brittany's just said, the last few lives, the Sting with Sally, and even just this tonight, and it's nice to see so many of us all getting on, and you know what? It just makes it a much more pleasant experience for everybody, not just the creators, the subs as well.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's I want to see more of that.
It's very pleasant to come in and talk with everybody, that when everybody's getting along.
I want to see more different, different things, Paige, like more collabs, more doing things, interacting with the channels.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
Because it's definitely a positive thing,
It is. It is. I have always said, CJ, I know you hear me say it, but I mean, it's people helping each other, people,
love you,
encouraging each other, lifting each other up, just that's the reason why I think during the whole pandemic, that's what everybody should be doing and did sometimes. And that helps. As far as mental illness is concerned, that helps. It's encouraging to know that somebody's out there that will listen and help you.
That's right. No, you're right. I agree with you 100%.
It makes you feel good.
Oh, good night, Mr. Shannonite. Thanks for trying to lighten the mood.
Hey, Jur, I'm going to hop off. Thank you for having me.
No problem.
It was great to have
Bye,
it. Was great to
Voices.
see everybody. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.
You will, love.
Bye.
Love you, honey.
Well, I'm going to log off too. It's
right.
been, oh my God, it's been nearly 3 hours.
Oh my gosh, it has.
Yeah.
2.5.
2 hours, 38 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a good chat. I enjoyed having our chat.
You guys are the best.
And everyone in here was great. No problems.
Yes.
Everybody, we had a good laugh, chat about this, that, and other. And that's what it should be about, really.
Yeah, you definitely have to do something with the crafting and everything, CJ. Somehow, some way. That would be really cool.
It would be.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yep.
You're more than welcome, CJ. I'm yawning here. You'll probably be up for about next 3-4 hours, girl.
Me, no, because I was up now early,
Ah, yeah, you were.
Yeah, I know. I saw your video at the beach.
That's good.
It was a good wee morning, so it was.
Yes.
Well, good night, everyone.
Okay.
Good night, everybody. Goodbye.
CJ. Thank you, everybody in chat. I'm sure someday is bound to be going live at some stage. Definitely. Brittany, are you going live? When are you going live next? It was a great live, Julie, actually. I'm yawning here because it's 20 to 12. Good night, Megan. Sandra. It's just been wild. And lovely Christine. It's been wild this last week. But, and Gold Star, I'll be keeping an eye out. Right, so Brittany, hold on till I drop your link, Brittany. I'm sure people are subbed to you anyway, my love, but I'll make sure Brittany's going live in a couple of hours. And then tomorrow, we have the lovely Gold Star Mom. You're too late for us, Brittany, in the UK and Ireland. You're in the middle of the night. Thank you, Big D and Sagacious and Ginger, my brilliant mods, and all been well. I will see you next week. So good night or good afternoon, wherever you are, and be safe, and try not to be fighting on the tubes. See you later. Bye.